I'm going to show you how to get here and there fish in Disney Dreamlight Valley. So the here and there fish is quite elusive as a fish to get. And I am going to give you some tips on how to actually enhance how many fish you get every catch in this video later. So first of all, where can we get it? Well, we can get it in the Peaceful Meadow here, Dazzle Beach, the Glade of Trust, the Sunlit Plateau, the Forgotten Lands, and the Frosted Heights. So what I should have said is you can't get it. No, you can get it in the Forest of Valor, actually. It's actually just the plaza that you cannot get here and there fish. Now, you can sometimes see that you can fish in these ripples. For here and there fish, you actually want to fish outside of ripples like this. So where there's no ripple, obviously there's a ripple there now, but basically where there's no bubbles like this. So you're just going to fish in open water like this. Now, there is actually something else you need to do to catch these fish. It's not as easy as that. You can only catch them between 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So again, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. That is the only two time slots they appear. If you're like, well, I don't want to wait that time, or I can't play at that time, change the time settings. I know it seems extreme. This is what I had to do. Change the time settings on your computer so that it is like, 7 a.m. because that is between 6 and 10 a.m. And you'll actually fish them really easily. Now let's look at some tips so that when you have done all of that rubbish, you can actually get more of them. Finally, for some top tips I have at actually increasing the chances of getting the fish you want, etc. First of all is remember to take a villager with you who is assigned to fishing. Now, if you don't have anyone that you can do, you can actually make this here, the fishing training manual. If you give this to any level 10 villager, they will actually change their role over to fishing. Something else you can make is an even more miraculous fishing bait. With just a little bit of this applied to your fishing rod, you'll be able to land bigger catches than ever. And there's enough here for 25 uses. So when you use this, you will get 25 uses on your fishing rod for better catches. It is unlocked fairly sort of mid-game, I would say. So just check your crafting bench over here and go to Potion and Enchantment, and you'll be able to see it here if you have already unlocked this. And there again is the fishing manual. There's also a miracle fishing bait as well, which is a sort of worse version than the even more version. It just takes less ingredients. And then one other thing, if you haven't already done quests with Moana, I would highly recommend doing that because you'll end up unlocking this here, which is her fishing ship. And passively, you can see here 20 out of 20 fish. And over time, this will just collect fish. And you can see as I've fully upgraded it, and I can come back each day and there's 20 more fish waiting for me at the ship. And those are all my top tips for how to catch the fish you want in Disney Dreamlight Valley.